Joss and the Monkey, and thanks so much for setting us up. Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Jack, live from the Monkey House, and we are right smack dab in the middle of a round of questions and answers. Now, just moments ago, Leo wanted to know who came up with unicorns. That's a great question. Now, baked into that question, I have a question. When Leo asks who came up with unicorns, do you mean, like, who created unicorns, or do you mean who gave unicorns their name? Because, I mean, if you think about it, unicorns, before people were around, they didn't call themselves unicorns. At least I don't think so. I've never heard a unicorn say the word unicorn. I've only heard unicorns say things like... So, I have no idea what these answers are going to be, but I cannot wait to find out. Let's welcome our first answerer. Put your paws together, me monkey nuts, for McKenna!
What is up, Kids Place Live?
Oh, McKenna! Nice entrance! That was amazing. You came cruising in here on a boogie board. That was really cool. McKenna, welcome to the Monkey House. Are you a fan of unicorns, McKenna?
Yes, very much.
Do you have any unicorns living where you live, there in New York?
Well, I do have two unicorn-related things. I have a unicorn series book, and my friend, one of my oldest friends, Haley, she said that her neighbors, they went to Niagara Falls and saw a real unicorn.
Wow, you can see such amazing things in Niagara Falls. I hear it's a real great family destination. I didn't know they had unicorns in the mist, though. That's very exciting. Well, McKenna, you've got some experience with unicorns, so you, of course, are the perfect person to answer Leo in Washington's question. Leo wants to know, who came up with unicorns?
I think someone named Eucornia Corns was just, like, walking in the woods, and then he looks over and he sees some kind of, like, pretty white creature with some rainbow-colored mane and tail with a horn, and then he's like, oh my gosh, and he takes like 20 pictures of it and shows his friends, and they all think it's just animation.
Okay, wait, so this person's name is Unicornia Corns? This is the name of the person?
No, it's Eucornia Corns.
Eucornia Corns. Am I saying that right? Eucornia Corns. Yep. Okay, so
yep, that's what it is.
Eucornia Corns, taking a stroll through the woods, as Eucornia Corns is famous for doing, looks over, sees a unicorn, and says, "Oh, by Jove, I believe I'll take some pictures of this." Takes 20 pictures. Friends don't believe it. And then, did Eucornia Corns name this animal then after himself because he saw this creature and decided to claim it for himself? Is that what happened?
Yes, and he decided that since both of them have, since his first name and last name have corn in it, that it was definitely end in corns. And then he thought, what's the nickname that all my friends call me? And all of his friends call him Uni, except for when he's in trouble.
I see. Very nice. Just like when I invented the liquid cheese milkshake, and no one had ever had that before, so I named it the Jack Foreman. You know, when you make a discovery, you just name it after yourself. Audience, give it up for McKenna in New York. Well, there you have it. Makes sense. Takes one to know one, and in McKenna's case, and in that story's case, it takes one to discover one. Now let's go to New Jersey, neighbor of New York, and meet our next question answerer. I wonder if this will be a similar answer or just totally different. Audience, give it up for New Jersey's own Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Welcome aboard, Daniel. Thank you for calling. Daniel, do you have any unicorns living in New Jersey? Hello, Dan. Hi. Hi, Daniel. Hey, do you have any unicorns living at your house?
No.
No unicorns at your house. Well, hey, fingers crossed. It might work out for you later on this year. You never know. Daniel, who came up with unicorns? How did unicorns get here? Do you have an answer to that question?
What?
What's your answer to Leah's question? Who came up with unicorns?
That's right there.
Oh, I see. So unicorns, they flew to Earth. So no one came up with them. Unicorns came up with us. Yeah. They flew to Earth, and then they said, "We're here!" And then ever since then, we've had unicorns. Do I understand correctly, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Audience, unicorns came up with themselves. Thank you, Daniel in New York. All right, great. Two very different answers, and I like that. We want a diversity of answers here for this question. Now let's go to Virginia and meet our final answerer for Leo's question. Audience, give it up for Virginia's own Leia. Hello, Leia.
Hi.
Welcome to the Monkey House, Leia. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so we've got a couple answers so far. Leo wants to know who came up with unicorns. McKenna said they were discovered by Eucornia Corns, who then named them after himself. Daniel in New Jersey said unicorns actually kind of came up with themselves. They just flew to Earth, and they've been here ever since. Well, what's your answer to Leah's question? Who came up with unicorns?
I actually think God did, and he thought of a really good idea that, well, he already had humans, so then he decided to, he already had horses, but then he decided that he wanted, magical creatures, so then he thought of unicorns, and then he did unicorns.
I see. From on high, from the heavens, on the seventh day, Leia says that unicorns were created by God. Amazing. Audience, give it up for Leia in Virginia. I mean, there you go. Sorry, horses just were not magical enough. Horses, try again later. Maybe horses should go to the Magic Castle, that famous magic club in Los Angeles, where all the famous magicians hang out and amaze each other with tricks. Horses, you could get more magical if you hung out there. You know, learn some sleight of hand, or I guess in your case, some sleight of hoof. Well, there you have it. Thank you to Leia, Daniel, and McKenna for your answers to Leo and Washington's question. Leo wanted to know who came up with unicorns. And I guess the jury's still out, everyone.